Bay Area news coverage. The KTVU Channel 2 News at 6.
Good evening. I'm Julie Hayner.
And I'm Dennis Richmond.
Some San Francisco school children rocked out today as they showed off their musical skills. 15 students from Visitacion Valley Middle School played guitar and other instruments to highlight the need for music education. The students are participants in a program called Little Kids Rock. It raises corporate and community donations to fund music education, which has been hard hit and even eliminated in many schools due to tight budgets.
Finally here, a gift tonight from a Bay Area rock star to kids representing perhaps rock and roll's future. Look at this. Lots of oohs and ahs. Guitarist Joe Satriani donated 10 electric guitars today to San Francisco's Visitacion Valley Middle School music program. Satriani told the kids that music classes in his public school days, in his words, saved his life. He also donated $10,000 to the Little Kids Rock Music Education Program. It helps keep music classes alive in public schools that cannot fund it themselves. Nice work, Joe. The kids will love it.
A legendary guitar player brought the gift of music to school children in San Francisco today. Joe Satriani delivered brand new electric guitars to Visitacion Valley Middle School along with a $10,000 check for music education. It's through a program that helps fund music classes in low-income communities.
If there is a kind of music that you really like, spend a lot of time listening to it, playing along with it. It doesn't matter that you're playing exactly what they're playing. Try to focus in on playing with it more than just copying it. And then I think you get the spirit of where the music's coming from.
Guitars, money, and advice. What lucky kids. This program has served nearly 600 kids in 31 Bay Area schools and thousands of children nationwide.
Story about a program called Little Kids Rock, and let's just say don't be fooled by the word little, because this program is having a big impact on some Bay Area students, and KTVU Channel 2 reporter Bob McKenzie shows us how.
Students at Visitacion Valley Middle School are still getting used to their new guitars, so they were understandably a bit nervous this morning. For one thing, they were playing in front of a world-famous guitarist. Joe Satriani is a legendary musician in his own right, who has also toured with Greg Kihn and Mick Jagger, just to name a few. Satriani was there to represent Little Kids Rock, a nonprofit organization dedicated to bringing music to schools that can't afford music. The guitars the kids are playing were donated to the school last year by Little Kids Rock. A powerful gift when you consider that 80% of the students in this school live below the poverty line. Their chances of buying a musical instrument on their own would be just about zero.
I don't think you can even say that. It created my program. Without those guitars, we had no instruments. There hadn't been a program here in years.
They're giving kids a fantastic opportunity to discover their talent, and of course they're enriching the whole school atmosphere, and I think they're going to turn out making smarter kids too, which is important, I think.
Satriani handed music instructor Terry Bray a check for $10,000 to keep the music program going, and then another gift from Little Kids Rock. 10 brand new electric guitars. Satriani borrowed a student's guitar and played a little blues. Well, class is over, but you notice all these kids are still playing. That's what happens when youngsters get turned on to music. In San Francisco, Bob McKenzie, KTVU Channel 2 News.
Valley Middle School held a special jam session today. Famed guitarist Joe Satriani played the blues for his visit, but it brought nothing but smiles. Today, he donated 10 electric guitars to the school, along with a check for $10,000. The school started this music program last year. The organization helps to bring music to schools that can't afford instruments.